Hey yo, what's good, y'all? It's Matt from the IT Chameleon. WaitMattNo, some of y'all might know me as. I started off as a producer, of course. It's what I was doing for, a lot of my life growing up, college years and things of that nature. But now I do IT. Ever since I graduated, got my degree, and I had to, go and make some money with that degree so I could pay off those student loans, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've been doing. I still produce from time to time, and so, I like to relate the two. One of the things that comes up pretty often in the music industry is just going independent. You might know about going independent because a lot of people do that when, they feel like they're not getting their money's worth. They feel like they're not getting their worth. They feel like they could possibly do more without being attached to a machine and things of that nature. And pretty much that's what I'm talking about doing in IT today, right? Like I know my worth, and at some point I want to own my masters, you know what I mean? And what I mean by that is just, owning my work. I mean, think about it, right? So when you're in corporate America, all the things that you do at a company, you write it down on your resume and things of that nature, but you can't really get too specific, and you also can't really show it off, right? You don't have the rights to that stuff. You can't just say, yo, here's a folder, this is everything I did. You can't do that at most places. Some places might give you permission. However, in most places you can't, because it's probably giving out some pertinent information about that company and things of that nature, right? So, and me becoming independent, I got a timeline on it. It's not going to be immediate, but I just feel like I can go and do IT work outside of a major company, right? I feel like I can take this matter into my own hands, and pretty much get clients, take care of those clients, have good customer service, and own my work. Be able to show my clients, hey, this is what I did. Be able to have a database of everything I did, and not just he say, she say. You know what I mean? People will still want references. People will still want to talk to some of my old clients. People will still want to talk to people I know and ask for sure, yo, is he the real deal? That's perfectly fine with me. However, I just like to be able to say, hey, here's a folder, here's my work, take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I want to be in my life. I want to be able to have a family. I want the sky to be the limit, right? I don't want to go into an establishment and feel like I can't write my own checks. So until I can write my own checks, I'm gonna write my own checks. Get it? But anyways, man, that's just what I wanted to talk about. I mean, you just got to know your worth to be able to do it. You got to know when you're feeling stagnant. You got to know when you're not really making any progress, right? Without getting too specific. Sometimes I feel that way in my day-to-day. And, to be able to combat that, one of the things I have to do is I have to, come up with creative ways to really be able to keep myself moving. Like, as soon as I started feeling stagnant, I went and bought a server, went and bought a Raspberry Pi, went and bought an extra router, went and bought a switch. And, I went and turned this into my own network at home that I'm doing work on. I'm able to mimic some of the things happening at work that I may not be taking action on. I may not be getting called on, but I can do it here at my home. I can get that experience. I can put it on my resume, and I know how to do it. So guess what? I've been doing it for myself. I've been working a job. It's time to see what I can do out in this world. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try and get more certifications and things of that nature. And if y'all want to follow the journey, you can. I don't know what this is. I never done nothing like this where I just sit in front of the camera and talk. However, if this is popular, I may do it a lot more. This might be how I track my progress, and you guys can just watch the ride, you know what I'm saying? But know your worth, man. Know when you're not getting paid what you're worth. Know when you don't know your worth, right? Because when you don't know it, you got to figure it out. So what metrics can you determine your worth? How can you figure out how much am I worth? How much should I be paid? And how can you keep yourself from being lowball? How can you keep yourself from, losing out on money? And, it's not all about the money either, right? It's about the experience, right? It's about enjoying what you do. It's about having the hours that you like, right? And me personally, so far, you know, I've been pretty happy with where I'm at. However, I do feel as though because I'm young, I'm kind of put in positions to where they kind of sometimes might have me on the bench, right? They might not let me take place in some of the action that I want to take place in. And guess what? Now it's time for me to take matters into my own hands. I don't want anyone to decide for me that, hey, you know, you won't do this until you're 30. You won't do this until you're 32. You know, I want to do it now. I want to know it now. I want to be able to teach people behind me. I want to be able to put on people behind me. And that's what going and being independent is all about. So guess what? We're going to do it. And hey, what better place than the IT Chameleon? It's already my LLC. It's owned by me. And, you know, for the first time, I guess I'll talk about what the IT Chameleon really is. What's my vision for it? The IT Chameleon is just a place for me to pretty much teach people the things that I've learned throughout my short IT career so far. And really to track my own progress and the things that I'm learning. But I want it to evolve. I want the people who watch this, the people who pay attention to this, to get involved. I want them to get into IT, or if they're already in IT, start creating content. Come aboard. Like let's work something out. Let's create a platform where, you know, a lot of people who are learning in IT for the first time are just, you know, really putting together these memoirs and these just videos, just showing people, hey, this is how it goes. This is what you need to be doing. If you're not doing this, I mean, it's okay because I just learned this, right? It's not coming from a place of a professional where you're kind of just feeling like this person's been doing this for forever. How would I ever catch up, right? This is coming from a place of people learning it for the first time. We're going to make mistakes, but you get to see it, and that's what we're going to do. Eventually, I want this to evolve and evolve and evolve and evolve, and I want to get as many people involved as possible. I want to be able to provide internships for people in college, because when I was in college, I had no clue that jobs like what I do right now even existed. Had no clue how to get it. Had no clue how to get experience for it, because every job asks for experience. But guess what? In IT, you can create your own experience. But guess what? I didn't know that. I didn't have that mindset. I didn't understand that it was possible. But guess what? Now you got somebody here to tell you that it's possible. And hey, hopefully we'll have more people here as well to show you the same thing. You know what I'm saying? This has been WaitMattNo with the IT Chameleon. We'll keep doing these because, you know, I think this will be pretty popular. I think this is something I should probably do more, is just sit in front of the camera and talk, let y'all really get a piece of my mind, understand where I'm coming from, where I currently am. And it's probably a good way to track my progress. Hold me to it. You know what I'm saying? We're going independent by 2022. IT Chameleon. Thanks for checking in.